Now it's a different beast.
Testing the peripherals.
The head pump fake, I definitely missed that.
Yeah.
He did his best, but now it's a different beast, man. Leo and losers, we've seen the damage he could do when he goes from 7th all the way up to 1st.
Yep.
And will Gluto just be, you know, another object in his path? Or is he going to be able to stand tall?
It is quite the question that must be answered. But, you know, it's one thing to beat Leo once, you know, getting him twice, same event, tall task.
That is a very tall task.
But that is no doubt to Glutonny. He's pulled out some already sensational wins throughout this loser's run he's had. Man, how about Goblin, right? Even Elegant. Like, those were two people that really took him to the brink, and he was able to squeak those out. So hard to doubt Gluto, man, especially when he's already got the job done. But best in Mexico, the world, best in EU, big-time clash right here in losers' quarters.
All right, man. So let us get into it, man. It should be a pretty, pretty good one, and also like this is somewhat of a grudge match here for MkLeo. I mean, like that first set that they had did not go well for him at all. So I'm sure he's probably went back, watched it a little bit, talked with the boys. They're gonna figure something out.
Okay, here it is, the opening here. Gonna get the up air extension, gets the frame trap.
What a fun trap there.
Yeah.
Just getting the double up air. If you air dodge the third, he's going to get something. He can do whatever he wants, but opting for the down tilt. And consistently getting around this trump. You see him with the air dodge in. Yeah. He's not phased by that. Gluto has a plan going into this set.
Right. MkLeo not being able to impose his will here.
Bro, the neutral air on Wario is beating Leo's from below.
Yes.
Huh.
It's actually pretty interesting.
Consistently. Interesting.
Yeah, and I feel like he's almost pre-placing them and just kind of like beating it out with that initial hitbox. That hard hit's going to have a little bit more range than the sour hit of the Nair, right, on that for Wario there. So to the ledge we go. Gluto doesn't get trumped, but does get hit by the Nair. Tries to get the drop zone fair, gets the tech, and Byleth is going to survive here.
But I mean, both of these guys kind of living on some borrowed time. 121, 122. Next big hit should be able to. Oh.
That arrow sits you in there for so long.
Watch the shield.
Oh,
yuck. That'll do it.
That DI was ugly.
Yeah, with the must try to get a dash back in that type of lag. Come on, bro.
I'm gonna throw up.
All right, man.
Yuck.
Nice. All right, Gluto not giving up the air dodge, and now opportunity to extend this lead. He has been playing so airtight.
Straight up.
Okay,
hold on.
He is getting some grabs, bro.
Yeah, Leo cannot find his way out of that as soon as he's in the air. Air dodge is not going to do it, and I think we've seen that neutral air not as consistent of an option as it is normally. Yeah. He's drifting around in that space where Leo doesn't want to pull the trigger. Excellent tech from Gluto.
Still not a untaggable even at that percentage. Insane.
You didn't fall on top with an up air. That was a whiff punish up air there into the waft, but Gluto landing with the fair instead. Maybe just going to save this waft for the last stock.
Might as well. I mean, you're still on your first.
It's scary, though, because like if Leo takes his stock now, we know that he could do a drop-off forward air, and if Gluto's not ready, that could shave off his stock at 50 or 60. Forward tilt will do it. Gluto has to make sure that he gets this stock soon.
I think it's a little harder for him to do that, you know, the sleight of hand trick on to Wario specifically, because, he can air dodge and drift back and then bike back in. So, like, for him, he can't really hit the drop zone unless he's, like, 100% sure that Gluto's going to continue to move forward. So, right now, though, trying to get a little something going for him. Not getting that reverse up B, unfortunately.
Yeah, if I'm Gluto and I get the opening, I'm letting that waft go, bro. Because look at Leo is just chipping back into this thing.
This is what I was worried about, right?
Okay,
here's the back air.
I think Leo has
he's willing to commit to that so often, bro. Like, just having the ability to return to the stage safely just works out every time.
Yeah, taking that risk is so huge.
Oh, yeah.
Take that risk, you get that stock wiped
out. Oh, my God.
Gluto,
he tried it all, and so did MkLeo. I like the idea. You got to do it. If you were able to hit that, that was definitely stock.
I can respect it, but I don't like it. That's criminal. I can't believe you went for that.
I wanted the Hawaii combo.
That was psychotic. Oh, the Hawaiian combo.
You know what I mean?
Yep. I get it. I get it.
You know?
Totally. We'll see if he can land this waft, though. You know it's on his mind. Gets the forward air into another forward air. Leo immediately popping that shield.
Uh-oh. Okay. There's the grab here, but still in control of the stage. What can Leo do?
This is pretty close, honestly. If Leo's able to sink this KO move, Gluto trying to fight his way out of the corner here. The waft is online, but Leo just weaving around these hitboxes, this air just so well.
Yeah, and Gluto can't tunnel on the waft either, because if he does, you're going to lose this lead.
All right. One thing Leo does, man, he weathers the storm.
Leo's biggest thing that he has to avoid is, well...
Cross stage?
He's living.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's living.
The biggest thing he has to avoid is the up air, to be honest. But yeah, the up tilt is going to work as well.
Oh, dear.
Whoa, we're trying to make some plays.
Sometimes you got to rob him, bro.
Yep.
Tried to do the Spargo to him.
He put that was the Black Air Force activity.
Oh, the trade?
down there, but no, not going to work for him.
I feel like Glutonny there's no shortage of comfort with this Byleth matchup. Like he's like I get it. You know,
Yeah, he's ready for it.
He could say I get it. I think Leo needs to maybe consider maybe mixing it up. I mean, I don't know. You got a character pool. You can play around
Definitely
a
have
little
a
bit.
character pool, yeah.
Bro,
for
give me
sure.
the Joker.
Man,
that's not
Come on,
happening.
I'm
Really?
nostalgia.
Yeah.
Only 2019
It's not happening,
kids
Yeah, it's not happening.
will remember.
If Leo drops
The
in,
Leo
this has to
Joker.
be like one of his, probably his lowest placing in ever, I think.
Ever, yeah.
Fifth?
It's usually like first or second, right?
Second,
yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen Leo place outside of top 2. So, I mean,
And
Leo
it's been a
knows how
long
to-
time since we've seen the Joker, so.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Maybe
Do
that's,
it for Batman, bro. Batman's at theaters now,
Oh.
Let it rip.
we still haven't gone and seen it.
I said tonight, and everybody's like, oh, no,
Well, apparently he got 33rd at Umibara too, so, but
Oh, well.
that doesn't
I
count.
mean,
that was a
y'all
long
know
time
what we
ago.
meant.
Yeah.
Y'all know what we meant.
All right, so we got to swap. Pyra Mithra it is.
Okay, I figured this was coming.
Upgrade.
Mainly because it's not like you're just one and done, right? You've already played this matchup earlier, in the event, and it did not go your way. So you kind of got to consider maybe trying something different here.
Oh, snap. Okay, I was
That's
like,
a
yo,
big-
button check on the Pyra Mithra?
I couldn't tell, yeah.
It's saying neutral standing there.
Insane,
Wario Idol.
intense.
Neutral intensified.
Warren is like scratching his ass. Amazing.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Well,
We got the reverse skins too for Pyra Mithra.
I think honestly, Gluto is kind of like getting back into his more defensive, more campier bag. And that's been since
goodness.
boom.
that's been since the Elegant set. Because when he was on this stage, that man was never on the ground unless he was dropping an up air,
That's
and then
a
he was
very
like
good
back to my stoop, bro.
He was just whip punishing completely, and I don't know. It feels like he's kind of running Leo down here, but Leo now with the advantage with Mithra. This is one of the best spots to be.
100%.
Yep, up there you just see the wall of swords, not the most active, but very, very quick, and it's that initial dash, the best initial dash in the entire game on Mithra.
I actually hate that he uses the reverse skin too. I don't know why. That just
I was just
It's a mind game. It's a mind game.
it is annoying
Oh
me
no,
though.
no punish on that Mithra side B when
Is that a forward air, you think? Tried to drop
that,
off
that was
flat.
anything you wanted it to be. Mithra, side being onto the stage is so laggy,
Yeesh.
but it looked like it was going to ledge.
Tried to
last hit.
parry.
Yeah, Photon coming through. All right. Don't let Leo get started, man. This neutral monster coming into effect right now.
Oh, okay. The wave land on the top
Jeez.
platform.
He
We
is
are
beginning to
slicing.
move.
The beast unleashed.
Oh, hey, here's Pyra. The hard hitter here. Trying to get this down air set up, but the grab from Gluto, the opening, tries to get the forward air off stage. Can you get a punish here? And is it enough to KO? The answer, yes to yes.
Yeah, man, way out of there. So Gluto sitting at 82, man. Gonna be fighting off this Mithra one more time. And man, the up airs are definitely
Careful. That move will very rarely kill you just because it does have somewhat of a Fitz knockback, but it can catch you off guard if you're not DIing the right way. Oh, he sends the fart, but it doesn't land.
Kind of surprising. As I
Very
said,
uncharacteristic
I'm
for,
so used
for
to
Gluto.
Yeah, I'm so used to him actually getting the confirms. Like, if he does like a raw one and that misses, all right, whatever. But like, I'm so used to him getting those confirms all the time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not gonna find it there and
that's a
walks
stop.
directly into that. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the nerfs, right? Full waft, I mean, already was harder to combo. So when that's just the disadvantage of having full waft. You need a really clean conversion to go into full waft just because it takes a lot longer for start applies than the half waft.
22. Oh, we're going off stage.
Oh, he tried to clip
and
with
he
the up B,
he tried to
yeah.
clip with the up B, but
That was such a
land.
great idea, but just a tad bit off this game. So unforgiving at times, but Gluto still sinks the stock here.
Yeah, Gluto back to chilling. It's just like the way he does it though is so tricky because you think you're just gonna be up there all the time, and then he drops out, gets a hit, and goes right back to the other one. It's kind of man's honestly playing Frogger with you.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. This
Waft
is a
is-
platformer for him.
Waft is cooking.
Yeah.
Probably at a half waft now, but he wants the full one. Oh, wow.
Foresight. Thank you very much for your Leo.
Nuh-uh.
I hate that every time.
That's what
Oh,
they say.
true.
Nuh-uh.
Thought you should be rude.
Yeah.
Mythra's
Thank
very
you.
rude.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa!
That-
Nah.
That wasn't even half.
Damage.
I think that was like a quarter wall, dude. That's nothing.
The damage.
Yeah, it's damage,
Damage
but
is damage for sure.
damage was not the win con.
Yeah, I don't.
I actually thought it was more charged than that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Gluto thought so too.
Right.
It happens, man. I gotta have a short memory with that.
Oh.
He was trying to find it.
Yeah, Leo was trying to look for the extra, looking for that air dodge in.
Pyra ledge trapping in
Oh
the
my
corner.
God.
So much pressure that you have to deal with. Pyra's moves on block. Has longer range than Mythra. Has more activity in the moves, right? Switch to Mythra here. Feel like winning neutral, so with the switch, the bike.
Leo was trying to chase him down, but yeah, Wario can't be
he's
a tricky
scared.
one to catch, but yeah. Gluto,
Holding down.
holding down.
You can see how afraid he is with the preemptive air dodges, just anticipating Leo chasing him. Maybe he's trying to go for another half waft, just try to waste time. I think he's just more not finding his way in.
Play Nova, do you get the footstool? No. Just gonna keep the advantage state here. 155% on Gluto. Forward tilt will do the trick.
Oh my-
Maybe a gentleman.
Yeah, he wanted
Yeah,
the
he
jabs.
wanted. Yeah, I was like, that was a little too close for my comfort though,
Whoa,
man.
Oh my
this is
God.
weird.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
Oh,
He's
wow.
gone.
Jeez.
That last 10 seconds was everybody's dropping everything, man.
Yeah, spaghetti everywhere.
Yeah,
I
a lot
just-
of flubs.
The fact that he wanted to jab instead of like, kind of position for the ledge trapping that, I mean,
Standard
Pyra's so
stuff
good at.
is
Yeah, like
forward tilt,
the
yeah.
F tilt, the up tilt. He's like, no, I'm getting all the way in your face and I'm going for this jab. I was really expecting a back throw after that, but luckily he was able to live to see it on the right side and actually complete it on the left side. 1-1 here on the set between our competitors. The Byleth is now away and the Pyra Mythra is out for Leo.
Yeah, but even with that Pyra Mythra switch, that was far from a convincing win. Like, he barely squeaked that one out. So
Right.
Yeah,
that shows
close.
me right there that Gluto is prepared for anything that Leo is going to throw at him. And this set can still go either way. If Gluto wins this, man, we're guaranteed a new Summit champion.
Yep.
Tweaks out already, Leo out at,
Wow.
which would be a surprising 5th place. Gluto gets this done again, new Summit champion guaranteed.
That would be huge.
Right?
That's my favorite Wario skin right there.
Just
regular
normal.
one?
Yeah. I like the overalls.
Sure,
The normal
sure.
overalls.
Purple is a great color, man. Color of royalty.
It is nice. I don't know. I'm pretty partial to Biker Wario, but I ain't never gonna have a problem with the OG. You know. Here we go.
Right?
I think this one looks weird to me because it's been so long since we've seen it like in
True,
a game.
true,
I
yeah.
mean,
Fair.
obviously it's in like the party games or
Yeah,
whatnot,
yeah.
but
But like an actual true Wario game, yo.
oh, double jab down tilt. Oh, he actually
man.
had the
That was a
spot
call
dodge.
out,
That was
yeah.
gorgeous, but timing is not quite there.
Ooh, whip punch with the back air here. Gluto looking like having a lead here on the Mythra. Very impressive considering the neutral monster that is Mythra and the pilot behind her as well.
His jab lock is so funny because it's so slow. Gotta drop the 2 hammers on you real quick.
Tai Tuivasa swings. Just
I think Pyra is so good against Wario. You just have the activity on your moves and you're just able to seal out the Wario. Kind of, making the weight more of a non-factor here. Switch back into Mythra here. Goes into the up air, attacking on more damage with the Pyra. Just try and finish off the stock, but the air drift just completely ignoring Pyra. Just going so far away. Pyra really can't chase that down.
just going right past them. Yeah.
Like, I don't mind
I
interacting
actually
with
like that idea that Leo did, pushing him a little further in so he can get some more space. However, that's the Smash Classic. I ran under you, I get back here.
Facts, though.
Holding the wrong direction on that. Oh, geez. And you see Leo here. No platforms to work with, but he'll take the 51.
Ooh.
And Gluto
Yeah.
drifting in. Thinking,
Oh,
whoa!
Gluto!
The extension. Like how?
Man.
That is a tough one, and you already know Leo going to go to work on this stock, just brimming with confidence. Trying to find some way to kind of slow this down. Great
Nice.
tech into
That's
the-
what he wanted
or not tech,
before.
Parry. That was fantastic.
Yeah, a lot of characters can get the parry on the last hit, and it's pretty much open field day past that, whatever you want.
Didn't quite get anything enough to take off the stock. Has the waft now, but he's got to take off this one the honest way. And
up
good
tilts.
luck.
Against the neutral beast that is Mythra here. Gluto trying to find the openings, 82% here on MkLeo, but not really giving him that opening. Tries to get the dash attack, the cross up, tries to up B. This could be a chance for the KO. Just going to go for the forward tilt here. And the back air up and over the side B. Gluto making it look too easy.
Yeah,
He's
but
got the
also,
answers.
Leo is, he's really throwing this out.
Leo gave it to him.
Yeah, that's some elite smash throw out of that one. Like, I just leave him when it hit. Like, nah, man.
Yeah, kind of weird from Leo. I mean, like, whether it's the side B or the up B on the side, giving Gluto a lot of ways back into the game. but not sure if it's going to be enough yet. Obviously, the waft is the win condition at this point. 36% on Leo.
Can you
lands
land
falling
the
up air.
Yeah, can you get the up air?
It's very scary against Pyra, right? Up
Yeah.
tilt is 10.
Yeah.
Right on cue.
Kazuya Mishima.
Anyway, no, that was good stuff though. He was obviously threatening the up air. Glutonny was like, I got to get back down to the ground. I never left the ground. What's up?
And
Boom.
it's always these late game options Leo's choosing that really seals away the stocks. Not not kind of showing his hand too early. You know it's obviously there, but hasn't threatened it. And then right there down the stretch when you needed it, get the air dodge call out, up tilt to get the job done. Well done, man.
Yeah.
Leo's composure yet again. Looking second to none in some of these situations, but Gluto still big opportunity to get this done, man. Got to take 2 in a row. Mia just refocus to get it done.
And it's weird because the Leo isn't looking quite as clean or as precise as we've seen him in the past. Again, it feels like Gluto has a lot of opportunity to fight his way back, but doesn't matter because when the moment matters most, Leo is able to find those kills.
I'm swinging right now, man. Swinging from the fences.
It's hard to get in.
Yeah, I mean, command so much space.
And it's very fast too. I mean, everything she's doing right now is fast. So
this matchup looks tough.
It really does.
Yes, sir.
From like both sides too, though, because there is times where you're like you see Leo just getting outspaced, but like now with that Mithra's out, it seems like he's moving quickly.
Okay.
Ooh, juice.
That up B has no lag whatsoever.
Nuts.
My goodness.
This character has a lot of privilege.
Like, that's so wild to me. Gluto getting back to the ledger, 133%.
I remember those figurines, bro. Sakurai loves these two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was high detail on those.
I saw that office.
Very high detail.
Oh, the down smash not going to connect here. Gluto has the rage. Tech chase situation, tries to get the jab block here. Out of shield on the down tilt, slowly but surely.
Roll in there, sort of drifting in that space.
I think half off should be available, and the percentage is right. Yep.
There you go.
Oh, barely.
Oh, no!
We live those, though.
I mean, you get the damage, but always with Walk, you want the stock, right?
Exactly, especially when a situation like that can arise. Just kind of turns it back to his favor.
I mean, using it this early, though, does mean he at least gets one pretty late.
You're going to get another one.
Yeah. But it's just, you definitely want that stock. Like,
Yeah.
you got to get the maximum usage out of that. And unfortunately, just the damage wasn't going to be enough. You're still struggling to find the stock here on Leo.
And he's consistently trying to punish the up Bs. He did it again. He drifted into Mithra. Obviously didn't pay too much for it because he was able to cross up with the back air, but even still, just going for it suggests maybe a lack of matchup familiarity. He's like drifting in too much on these hits. Not sure how comfortable he is with these guys. I mean, right now he's down 0-2 to Pyra Mithra, and potentially this is the third and final.
That was a really tricky recovery, man. That man, he baited. He definitely baited. He was stalled. He baited, looked like he was going for the platform. He still made it down. Man, and now Gluto down to his last stock, still trying to figure out a way to get this. Oh, what the? Leo? It had to be a misinput. I feel like maybe he was trying to do a ledge hop one or something, but
I don't know. Leo's playing kind of goofy.
Yeah, but rather foolish.
Rather foolish.
All right, here we go.
Give me any opportunity to say that, I'll take it.
I'm
It's
with it,
fun.
man.
Every single time.
Bro. So you talk about opportunities. Leo obviously having one to close this out. Gluto searching desperately to find something to ignite this offense because Leo has really just slowed it down to a crawl as far as letting Gluto get any kind of momentum. Nothing connecting its way, man. These traps, everything.
Yeah, it's tough to know what to say. It just feels like Gluto looking especially lost here in this matchup in particular. And it's weird because he didn't before.
No, he doesn't.
He looked fine. I'm not sure what changed because it's not... When I watch Leo play, it's not even like he's just sort of smothering him or he's just controlling the space so well with the swords and the range.
And I think what comes along with that is the fact that he can just essentially make you look pretty sluggish. As the set kind of wanes and goes on, this is definitely going to favor Leo. We'll find it out the hard way. Oh, man, and just in an instant. The knockback on that is insane. Like
in that specific situation, yes.
That platform is very, very high up. Town and City does have a high ceiling, but nonetheless, MkLeo going to clutch it out there with the Aegis, not the Byleth this time, but, you know, knowing when to switch is part of the game too.
100%.
Leo understanding that, you know, the Byleth wasn't working out. It's time to bring in the Aegis, and it worked out just fine.
Did he play Byleth all the way through their earlier set?
I believe
Yes.
this is the first time we have seen Aegis, period, for MkLeo this entire tournament, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he definitely played
against the
earlier
Buzz.
time.
Oh, the Buzz. Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
played
yeah,
earlier.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Buzz.
the Buzz, and now against Gluto here. So amazing stuff to Leo. Really good stuff.
Congrats.
He's like, I'm good.
We're
Yeah,
deep
I'm
in the
good.
tournament.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody wants
Yeah.
to talk too
That's
much.
fine.
Just
No
stay
time
in
for post-game
focus.
interviews. He's
Yeah.
just like, I'm going to keep it moving, man. So good stuff to Leo. Let's go ahead and check some of these replays real quick.
Yeah, so I didn't want to misspeak earlier because I couldn't remember while we were casting if Gluto played against Pyra Mithra.
On their first set? No.
Yeah,
It
but
was
now
all
that we're
Byleth.
talking about it, now that we're thinking about it, yeah, I got to be honest, I just think he did not know what to do there. Just kind of got ran over. A lot of opportunities for punishes. He wasn't quite optimized. A lot of times that Leo just didn't. Look at this scramble here. Just nonsense on all sides.
Yeah, there was definitely certain win cons or certain setups with Pyra or even Mithra. Like you pointed out earlier, just trying to punish this.
That just-
like
that
right
just
there,
felt
you're
greedy.
drifting. You're
That was
drifting.
greedy.
You're
Right.
drifting back into Mithra, and Mithra there's like 0 end lag
Right.
on that up B. So you just gotta expect like
You gotta
Mithra's
handshake
gonna
it.
land.
Fine.
Yeah, like just reset to neutral, drift far away. The Mithra can just immediately mash up to it afterwards, or maybe just like reposition it right on the fly. So
The most you can get is like if you want to go down with bite,
Right.
if they shield after, but why would they?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
attacks are the play.
I feel like if only you can only really get away with trying to get down there if you're like a fast faller. Like you need to
right.
you have
Yeah,
to be to be hitting that ground a little before or right next to her.
Wario's so floaty.
You know, but yeah, the Wario is too floaty for that. So
Yeah, man,
Not at all.
Definitely, you know, I feel like skill-wise they're matched up, but you know, Pyra Mithra just a superior character to Wario, and
Yeah.
you know, really when it got came down to it, man, just oppressed him and just wasn't too much you could do. But respectable 5th place for Gluto, obviously, you know,
Of
what I'm
course.
saying? Like definitely one of those big performances we kind of expected out of him, and did not disappoint.
nah, man, Ludo's nice. You
Yes,
know?
sir.
So
Ludo's always been nice.
I'm really excited for this next match. Proto versus MkLeo. We didn't get to see it at Smash World Tour.
Right.
Everyone was saying in terms of like the Min is going to be like a really hard character, and the, MkLeo has told us that he has the Aegis for Min specifically. So super excited to see that match. We are going to get right into it, but first we got to get into a quick break. Stay right there.